Welcome to the Lilith Verse. I am your guide and narrator, Luciana Hartwin. Today we're exploring some of the backstory that helped create the complex and enigmatic figure that we know today as the goddess Lilith. One of the myths that makes up the identity of the modern Lilith is Jewish mysticism and the Garden of Eden, in which Lilith was cast as Adam's first wife. Lilith in the garden. In the hushed whispers of ancient stories and the echoes of mythic realms, there exists a tale both timeless and subversive. It is a story that weaves through the tapestry of creation, an enigma veiled in shadows and secrets, a story that beckons us to question the very fabric of our existence. It is a story of the first woman, the untamed spirit, the exile, and the wings that carried her into the realms of the unknown. In the timeless heart of the Garden of Eden, a man named Adam and a woman named Lilith dwelled. These remarkable beings, far from the results of celestial whims or divine magic, emerged from the very soil of this earthly paradise. The Creator, with the deft touch of an artisan, fashioned them from the same clay, imbuing them with the essence of life. In the eyes of the Almighty, they stood as equals, breathing life into a narrative far removed from tradition and hierarchy. Their existence unfurled like the pages of a forgotten myth, where the lines between Adam and Lilith blurred and unity prevailed. Together, they danced through the luxuriant tapestry of the garden, sharing in the caretaking of its blossoming wonders and unriddling the mysteries that adorned their paradise. In their partnership, they embodied the Creator's divine vision, where no soul bowed to another. It was an equality of origin that formed a bond as enduring as the stories whispered by the stars. Hand in hand, they navigated the secrets of the verdant sanctuary, savoring not only the bountiful fruits that hung from the trees, but also the profound delight of their shared journey. Theirs was a living testament to a celestial ideal, a harmonious partnership where mutual respect and equality were the verses of their shared tale. As the sands of time trickled through the garden's hourglass, a discord began to echo in the hearts of Adam and Lilith. It was a dissonance that stemmed from the very roots of their desires, a yearning to dominate, most acutely experienced in the tender throes of intimacy. In this silent battleground of passions, Adam's desire for superiority came to the fore, an ember glowing with claims of privilege. He believed that in the divine choreography of their love, he should always be the one to ascend, the one to assert his position at the zenith of their coupling. His conviction resonated with the echoes of societal norms, whispering in his ear that dominance was his birthright. For him, it was a truth etched in stone. However, in the form of Lilith, there was a spirit untamed, a tempestuous essence. She was fiercely independent, an assertive force of nature that refused to be confined by hierarchy or domination. Lilith was a tempest under the moonlight. Her eyes gleamed with a fire that defied submission. She rejected any form of subservience, her spirit unwilling to bow to the perceived authority of any man. In this tangled web of desires and convictions, their harmony began to unravel. like delicate threads of a cherished tapestry, unraveling in the gentlest breeze. Their unity, once a radiant constellation in the night sky of Eden, began to wane, dimmed by the shadows of an unresolved conflict. It was a conflict that pitted the expectations of a world steeped in dominance against the unyielding spirit of an assertive and independent woman. Lilith, in her unwavering commitment to her autonomy, would make a choice that would reshape her destiny and the narrative of womanhood itself. It was a choice that reverberated through the annals of time, an echo of her fierce resistance against the chains of dominance. In a moment that would etch her name in the annals of creation's most extraordinary tales, Eve stood defiant and unyielding. She had reached the precipice of a choice that would unravel the very threads of her existence, reshaping the narrative of autonomy, and invoke the wrath of the heavens themselves. With unwavering determination, she invoked the sacred and secret name of God, a name whispered in reverent tones by the angels and treasured as the key to divine power. As the name passed her lips, it resonated through the very sinews of existence. It was a proclamation of her own sovereignty, an assertion of her independence so potent that even the celestial spheres quivered in acknowledgement. Lilith's voice, laced with the ancient and sacred resonance, declared her autonomy in the face of a world that sought to subdue her spirit. Her audacious act was a powerful declaration, a radiant starburst of rebellion that reverberated through the celestial realms. It was a cosmic uprising, a call to the universe to acknowledge that she, Lilith, was not bound by the laws of obedience, nor was she a pawn in the chess game of patriarchy. She had claimed her divine right to independence. However, the consequences of her audacity were swift and unforgiving. The Creator, in divine fury, cast her out of lush Eden, a paradise that could no longer contain the fierce tempest of her spirit. Lilith's exile was both a punishment and a testament to her unwavering commitment to her own autonomy. As she departed Eden's pristine confines, she carried with her the legacy of rebellion and the weight of her own autonomy. She walked into the world beyond the garden, her name now an emblem of independence and a challenge to the oppressive norms of her time. Her story would become a powerful archetype, inspiring generations to come to assert their own autonomy and defy the chains of subjugation. Banished from the hallowed sanctuary of Eden, Lilith's expulsion was not the end of her story. It was both the opening stanza of a narrative that would resonate through the corridors of myth and time. With the emergence of her ethereal wings, her defiance took flight, propelling her into realms uncharted and untamed. In the wake of her exile, Lilith embraced a nomadic existence, a vagabond of desolation and enchantment. Her wanderings carried her through landscapes that were untouched by the hand of man, places where the wild and the mystical converged in a mysterious dance. The wilderness, with its impenetrable forests and rugged terrain, became her ally and her companion. She roamed through the untamed heart of the world, connecting with the spirits that dwelled there, forging alliances with creatures both strange and sublime. Among the shadowed groves, she communed with ancient trees and whispered secrets to the winds that rustled through their branches. Lilith's wings, now her trusted companions, carried her to places where the moon's silver glow painted the landscape in a ghostly hue. In the nocturnal stillness, she danced beneath the celestial canopy, her silhouette an enigma against the backdrop of the cosmos. It was in these moments that she truly understood the power of the night, its mysteries, and its magic. As she roamed through the uncharted territory of her exile, Lilith's wings bore the weight of her unbroken spirit. They were not just appendages, but symbols of her autonomy, a constant reminder of her defiance against the shackles of obedience. With every beat, they echoed a resounding message. She was a creature of the night, untamed and untamable, a reflection of the enigmatic wilderness and a living embodiment of freedom. The story of Lilith's exile, as she soared through the untamed realms and sought communion with the wild and the mystical, would echo through time and culture, inspiring countless souls to question, to wander, and to seek the untamed magic that lies beyond the boundaries of convention. Okay, so this is a glimpse into a facet of who Lilith is. She is many things. She has changed and shimmered and danced through the ages of millennia. We will explore more of her mythos as we go along. I am Luciana Hartwin. I would appreciate a like, a comment, and a subscribe. Thank you for joining us today, and I will see you again very soon with more tales from the Lilithverse.